Our beloved Creator is worthy to be praised. He is the greatest. I call upon our beloved Creator of heaven and earth and all that is in between to give me clear, concise, divine guidance that serves His highest good. It is so. We are now vibrating at the frequency of absolute conscious awareness. It is so. Our beloved Creator of heaven and earth and all that is in between says that you have the gift of divine morality. So, you see, I don't know if you could be born with it or if you just gifted or whatever, but you know right from wrong. You know right from wrong, and you have integrity. And whenever you are faced with a decision, you remember who you are and you ask yourself, does it comply with cosmic law? And if the answer is yes, then you act accordingly. And when it is no, then you resist temptation and you're able to hold your position. And that takes a lot of courage because we're so in our habit of doing whatever that we forget about morality. So even if you can get away with, say, you can get $5 million now in an underhanded deal. Do you think that is our Creator gifting you? I think not, because that will bring you more trouble than blessings. Because whatever our Creator blesses you with doesn't bring you strife and stress. So, our Creator's acknowledging that you are able to say no to anything that conflicts with your divine morality. That's excellent. It means you have integrity under all conditions. And because you have a higher perspective, no one can tempt you with worldly things. Because just like the devil said, I'll give you the world, but it was the underworld. So anyway, our Creator is pleased with you that you remember who you are and that you apply what you know and that you savor all that is good and resist all that doesn't serve you. I'm grateful now that I'm living my full divinity. Well, this is part of it to have divine morality is part of your divinity. You see, we can make mistakes. We can fall and learn and grow the normal human errors. That is living in your full divinity because number one, you're humble. Number two, you're teachable. Number three, when you fail, you continue until you succeed. That is divinity. It's not pie in the sky, holy piousness and all this. It is control yourself. The spirit of gentleness and mercy and grace upon yourself too. Because when you can give that to yourself, you can give it to others. So I think that is kind of in line with your divine morality too. To gather knowledge, to pray and meditate about the knowledge you gather and the need you have, and then to serve others. Wow. Not because you living in your full divinity. You can't forget anyone who lacked morality. So, how are they going to beat your memory? You see, you can't play a G. That's why I said, don't try a G. A G will, is what it is. So, no one can play you for a fool because the archangels, ascended masters, ancestors are created. Everybody is like, hell no. What was I thinking? Oh, this is what I'm thinking. true love, like, because we must love ourselves, our Creator, and others, right? With all our hearts, minds, and souls. So, anyone not complying with cosmic law, anyone, can be a brother, cousin, it doesn't have to be a relationship person, because that is your level of divine morality. You can just see them a mile away now. Now, you're not judging them, you're using discernment. You're walking on the other side of the road because they think they can fool you. Now, why would someone be loyal to you or trustworthy if they do not have divine morality? They lie to themselves, they will lie to you. And that is the opposite of divine morality. We do not die. That is a lie they told us. Right? So don't fear if you miss your loved ones. You can speak with them. Here they are. I found them at the throne of our beloved Creator. We are immortal. We change bodies. I call it, we transform. We just change into different bodies. But when we leave here, we go to our beloved Creator. I was there and everyone is happy. We are sad, yet they are happy. If you had arguments with your loved ones just before they left, that is the last thing on their mind. The greatest concern is that you are happy. So don't grieve our loved ones too much. I think we miss them more than about them. It's the absence. But they fine and they're right there with you when you think about them. So play the music they like, do something for them, or visit the place that you went together, things like that. And don't fear leaving too, because now in the seventh heaven, when you leave here, then you are already in the seventh heaven. It's not like you now go through that of the old world. Fear not, fear not. Don't worry. You know, we were lied to so much. You can feel really suckered, man, by they, because they lacked this. Our Creator's no jerk. He didn't make us to kill us. He is immortal, therefore we are immortal. We just transform. Who would want to live in the same body forever and ever and ever? I don't think so. Then, our flaws are opportunities for self-mastery. Earlier on, I was saying when being divine is being able to be taught, being humble, learning, not quitting, continuing until, even if you fail, it means nothing. To quit would mean something. So anyone that mocks you because you now stumble and you felt or you were slow or you're not what they think that is retarded. So when you can't do anything or it takes you long to learn, the most important thing is that you are willing to learn because you have divine intelligence. The only question you have to ask yourself is this in line with cosmic law? I can advise you don't take any shortcuts unless a creator patent. So when you do this, you're going to get a promotion because your boss or your employer can see that you are teachable. And our beloved creator is our teacher. So practice really does make perfect. And you just continue, even if you got it wrong 10 times, the 11th time, you'll get it right. Don't let anyone tell you anything else. Then, when wrong is wrong, anyone that tells you anything else, man, this is not just what I'm saying. Because you're living in your full divinity, right? You're speaking to our Creator every day, you're following your intuition, you're trusting your divine guidance. You are 100% certain that He's here. This is like a no. What do you have in common with that person? If the person lies to themselves, how can they be honest with you? Maybe you kept on choosing the wrong person every time, but now you can choose the right one. Even if you chose the wrong one 99 times. Just don't sweat it. Just, I'm not saying we must allow ourselves everything, but what is done already. What matters is what you do from this point forward. So you're starting to stand up for yourself because anything that conflicts with your divine morality, you're willing to say, not for me. Maybe before you used to give in to it, but now you're saying no. Because I can feel like your resistance to temptation is firmer now. Okay, my beloved Creator. Wow. When you hold on to when you choose to hold on to your divine morality, no one can mislead you because they will set you up. I was saying, like, they'll try to sign you in on a deal that will bring you nothing but trouble, but when it is a true blessing from our beloved Creator, it brings you peacefulness. So he's saying, let them go. Like I said, this can be any type of relationship, friends, colleagues, um, family. If you're not aligned and you're just gonna let them go, because what must you do with a liar? You have the gift of divine morality. Must you? They lie to themselves, man. You can't even take it personally. It's just their way of life because they don't have this gift, but you have it. You're bold enough to say, no, thank you. That's not for me. And you don't even feel guilty. You feel that you've honored yourself. So, yeah, no, they must walk their way and you walk yours. In time or maybe in the next lifetime, they'll also get the gift of divine morality. So, our Creator is just acknowledging that He is observing how you're standing firm in your sense of who you are and what law you live by. And you live by the law of you love our Creator, yourself, and others with all your heart, mind, and soul. And anyone else bringing less, you're strong enough to say not for you. And you may have faltered a few times, but you learn now eventually. Because to grow in your divinity takes quite a bit of energy to break old thought patterns, behaviors, etc. But it's possible. It's possible. So, and when you have success, it mustn't be burdensome to you. It must add to you. It must make everything better. Just feel better. Peacefulness, ease, comfort, soul satisfaction. Okay, tarot reading. Our beloved Creator. What's our energy? Ooh. Divine knowledge. Growing in your morality. This is knowledge of light, dark. And when you make decisions, you reach into your internal compass. You say, my Creator, look at this. What do I choose? And you choose to live in your full divinity. And then you attain this. You see, you can't be fooled anymore. You can't be played. Because before you were not sure, but now you have this compass. So you're solid. You know which direction. You can hear divine guidance. That's absolute conscious awareness, because you can't just know the good. It's when you walk through the testing and you still overcome the challenges and temptations and choose the right thing, that you become master of absolute conscious awareness. Our beloved Creator, what are challenges? Challenges, regret. You see, you have to let these people go, man, because they're not like you. They're not loyal to themselves nor to other people, and it makes you sad, because you wish others could see things from your perspective, like you can see their potential, but they don't see theirs. But life can't be lived like that. They must choose for themselves. And part of having divine morality is knowing with whom to walk. Boulder of earth. You see, I was saying you are anchored, man. You are solid because you have this gift. You are able to build and grow. People can rely and depend on you because you know who you are and whose you are and what you believe in. You are not here to fool people, to mislead them or play them or deceive them in any way. And you know the ways. You know the good and the bad of them. I can see you're going to have to let someone go. You're going to have to let them go because your God is up for them. Maybe you tried for a very long time to help them, but they just wouldn't. They just weren't able to receive what you had to say. It's not your responsibility to save them. It's your responsibility to be a light in the dark, because you can show what is right. You don't have to speak it, because we lead by example. But you can take a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. And if it doesn't want to drink, that's not your responsibility. So don't feel sad about it and keep your guard up. In the recent past, in the recent past, you grew closer with our Creator, because you were humble enough to say, "My beloved Creator, forgive me for all my mistakes, my errors, my flaws, my shortcomings, and help me to grow in my morality. Give me the ability to overcome temptation and hear your divine guidance clearly." And the outcome is, now you're able to build a home. All I can think of is that now you are the temple of our beloved Creator. His Spirit is housed in you. But He's also an individual man. He's all things. He's ubiquitous. He is omnipotent. He's also the throne. He's also this, that, that. But your relationship with Him, and this is full well knowing light and dark. And your heart bleeds for those who don't see it. But that is their path to walk, their choices. You're feeling, you're feeling now that you're so connected with our Creator, and you're building a home with Him in your temple. You feel like you're soulmates. Like this is in fact your other half. I said there's a place in each one of us reserved, especially for our Creator. Now you're feeling that. You're feeling that completeness now. You don't feel alone. You feel like your life has purpose and meaning and direction, because you have a moral compass, and and you You don't mind to make mistakes because when it comes into your awareness, you're able to change it and improve on it or let it go. So you're in a very empowered position, and this is making you love our Creator more. It's like, oh, our Creator is so wonderful because He gives you a certain level of empowerment that is previously lacking. Around you, it's like He is your soulmate and your friend and your counselor and your comforter and your advisor and your something. And when you go wrong, He tells you that was less than stellar, and then He puts you on the right path. Our beloved Creator, what are hopes and fears? Divine morality can only lead you to success. Hopes and fears that you build the life anchored and rooted in our beloved Creator's laws. That you live and walk as you talk. And that if He says, love yourself, others, and Him with all your heart, mind, and soul, then that's what you do. And you don't think you're too great or you're too wonderful to learn from Him. So I can see that you are on the right path and that everything is just going to be fine, like materially, abundantly, physically. You're going to be reaping an enormous harvest. All because you are following your divine guidance. Wow, this is the outcome. My beloved Creator is not joking about you. Not at all. Wow. See, what can I say? This is when you walk with our Creator and everything is just lovely. Success. That's because you're able to discern between uh, the right and the wrong. You can see who is fake. You understand that they're not even loyal to themselves. You're willing to learn from your mistakes. Successfully, it leads to promotion and peacefulness. So basically, our Creator is with you every step of the way. You can find yourself anywhere in this world, and wherever you go, there He is. And I think you made that connection. And that is how you live in your full divinity. So, our beloved Creator, thank you for walking this path with us. And though at one point in time it was very dimly lit, but now it is super bright. And we can appreciate your divine guidance and the gift of divine morality because it does simplify our lives and bring peacefulness which was long overdue. And we are grateful for that. Our beloved, thanks, our beloved Creator is worthy to be praised. He is the greatest. Hallelujah, hallelujah, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Hallelujah. Thanks for watching. And I love your poem. It's so beautiful.